Hey, this is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. I'm just going to show you really quickly how I prepped this guitar. It looks pretty hideous right now. Let's hope we can pull this together. It had the piece on here. I don't know what that's called. I'm not a guitar person. But it was on there like nobody's business. It was not ever meant to come off. Whatever that glue was amazing. So anyway, I took my razor blade all around it and tried to break the seal. That really didn't do any good. I tried my screwdriver and tapping at it. Whoops, can you even see what I'm doing? And, you know, tapping at it from all the directions. And I even tried this little doohickey. It's very sharp, and used it to tap at them. That's how I finally got it off. It's just, I think the straight screwdriver did it more than anything. So I used that to tap and loosen it up, and you can see I tore off quite a good piece there. And then I did take all the strings off. There was 3 strings on it, and I think I actually clipped them with toenail clippers. So you can use scissors, you could use wire cutters. You've probably got wire cutters. You're wreath people, right? Okay, so the next step in this will be to, I'm going to use a little bit of wood filler here. If I can get it open. Oh, it must be brand new. Okay, there we go. Okay, this one is pink. Apparently, I'm sure it dries white, but I'm just getting out my little spatula. I'm just going to kind of patch over that for now. And then we'll sand it off later. There, it'll be all better. Okay, I'm leaving a little excess so I have something to sand off, sand it smooth. Okay, I'm happy with that. Put my excess back in there, seal it up. And I'll be back later with the next section. Hey, happy Saturday. Well, it's Saturday here right now. This is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture coming back with our guitar. I have sanded it, and I've scuff sanded it all over. And scuff sanding just means a light little sanding. Nothing major, just enough to give your paint some tooth to grip onto. So our next step is going to be painting it. So I thought I would take you along on my thought process of what color I want to paint it. I wanted a pale background because I don't want, or I do want things to show up on it. I mean, if we put navy blue on, it would be harder for anything to show up on it. It would have to be like a white or a tan to be able to show up. I hope you know what I mean. I'm also worried about this transfer being way too big for this. So we're going to have to be strategic about how we use it on here. Ooh, I think it's going to be okay though. So this is my first time getting it out for it. This has been my thought process. And be careful when you open transfers because they can uncurl and they'll stick to themselves and you're ruined. So always be very careful. Make sure this white backing stays on there. Okay, so yeah, I got to figure out which portion of this, maybe almost all of that, I'll just use this, which I don't like that I'm going to have to waste quite a bit of it, but I do also love mixed media, so I'm sure I can reuse it somewhere else. Okay, so anyway, this is the main transfer we're going to use, which we're a long way from that, but I'm trying to decide what overall color I want to paint this right now. I'm thinking raw silk would be okay. It's just a country white. That's my favorite country white. Algonquin is really, really tan, or is a tan. It's actually on the dresser behind me, but I'm not going to bore you with that. So this one would be okay, but I think I'm going to go for in the middle of those two. And this one is called Cathedral Taupe. So anyway, I was just looking at my transfer and trying to see, there you can kind of see there's some more darker tans in there. This is not a true red, white, and blue. This is more of a dark red, navy, and a little bit of cream. At least that's what my eyes pick up. So let's get to painting it. And I use Fusion Mineral Paint. This is Cathedral Taupe. It has the built-in top sealer, or built-in top coat, so you don't have to Well, let me take that back. You wouldn't have to seal this if you were just painting furniture with it. But since we are going to put a transfer on, we will have to seal at least where the transfer is. So let's paint this. And next big trick is figuring out what this stem thing is going to be. I don't think I have black near me, or do I? I do. Okay, that's it. That means that's what we're doing it with. We're doing black. Because if I had to really go hunt and look for it, then that was my sign. And this is Coal Black by Fusion. So we're going to be really careful and try to keep it right on the, I know this has a name, on the stem here. And I know some of you are probably screaming it at me right now. You idiot. It's called this. And this is just like a, I think a 1-inch craft brush. And I think my thinking at this point is to stencil some stars on this handle. I have seen one that is my inspiration piece, so I am loosely going off of that one. But also, my transfer is by ReDesign with Prima, and they no longer make the one that she was using, which is a smaller version. So we are having to finagle it to make it work for us, but I'm kind of good at that. It's kind of like a puzzle. It's like, let's make it work. Let's figure it out. So I'm kind of excited to finagle it around to make it my own. And yep, I'm just painting right over those little tuner things. String tighteners, I don't know what they are. Obviously my strings are already gone. And I might come back in with a wax and a brass or something and highlight those again. But for now, I'm just going to put the paint on them and see what happens. I think I might dry this so I can hit it again while I'm in this position. And then we can turn it around. Oh, that's where it gets tricky. Oh, there's a little bit up there too. I think let's dry this first before I try to get in there more. Actually, I think I could lay that down. That would help me immensely. Okay, I need a nurse here. Nurse? So here we are. We have, is it Cathedral Taupe? Cathedral Taupe, coal black. The name of this transfer is called America. I know it's backwards, but it's called America. I will have a supply list of what I used for this particular project. Okay, I have to find where I placed it. Okay, I've got to lay it down. And I got to get myself around here to where I'm halfway looking at it the correct way. There we go. Okay, so again, here is our, here's our flag. And yes, I start doing that when I get nervous, because we are fixing to do this thing here. And I'm going to go diagonally. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I think. Or do I want less stars and more red and white? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Now, how am I going to do this? Because this will have some to wrap around, but it's probably going to get ugly. Because it likes to, you know, it's hard to go around one of these surfaces. Shoot, really wishing I'd brought my drink in here so I had a sip. To get me through this. Okay, it's probably right behind me. I'm trying to think. And maybe I'll just cut it off. And then if I decide to wrap some around later, I'll just use florals. So I'm trying to cut around, just feeling around there. So it'll probably be more than, it'll have a little hang down, but we'll sand that off. And then let's do the same thing over here. I'm just using the shape of the guitar for my outline. And actually, I may come back and trim it down some more, because I know we're going to add some florals. How do I want this to go? Well, I'm not one that measures, as you can tell. Whew, okay, let's see how this is laying out here. Okay, looks like I really went a little shy there. But let's angle this. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe so. Okay. Oh, that's a lot over there. Okay. Oh my gosh, I could do this for an hour and still be trying to figure it out. Okay, we're gonna go for it. This is my nature. Let's take the backing off carefully, which is this thick white piece here. Everybody hold your breath for me. Do not let this roll up and touch each other. It will be ruined. This is some sticky stuff. Do not let it touch your piece before you're ready to, or you're married to where you have it. And it can't even stick to your fingers, so be careful about that too. Which that just means it's really, really good stuff and it's gonna stick on your piece. Okay, I've already let it touch, so that's where we're going. Not exactly where I was going for, but we're gonna make it work. Make it work. Okay, let's twist this around so that I can cut along my stem here. Okay, cut this little piece out. Hopefully. And then, again, I don't want this to touch my stem because it might stick to it. Okay. Got a little piece missing there, but I think I can, oh, that's it right there. I don't know if I can get that back on there. Let's lay that down hard with our fingernails. I'm gonna need a razor blade. Pretty sure I don't have one close to me, but we'll need a razor blade to cut out that hole. Okay, you can see I got a little extra here that I don't necessarily want there. So I'm gonna cut that off so I don't have to sand it off. Actually, I might just go grab a razor blade. I think I will, because I think that's what I'm really gonna need. Razor blades, that is. Okay, let's get into there. Razor blade this off around there where it has to come off. Perfect. Okay. Let's razor blade this part off. Okay, happy with that. Trying to set those pieces aside in case I need them later. Like for that little, you can see that little piece there I neglected somehow when I cut it. I didn't cut it very good. Let's cut out the hole. Just go in there and find where it starts. And then start following that around. And I've never done a guitar before, so I tell you that now. I'm sure it's been very obvious, right? But, like I said, I wish I had 5 of them so that I knew I'd have better odds of me liking one of them when I got it done. Okay. There's that. See if I can. No, I gotta finish this first. Okay. Still razor blading. It's easier for me to stick it into somewhere and then start cutting instead of trying to start on the outer edge of it. I don't know why that is, but it is. Okay. And I'll go out from the other way on this side. Okay, I'm going to try to trim this up a little bit too. I think I love you. Okay. Okay, let's start. These transfers come with a handy dandy little stick. You can also buy an applicator that's extra. I kind of use them both. It just depends on the project. You could totally get by with the stick though. So if you're new to transfers, just know that you do not have to have this applicator. Actually, at the time of this video, we are currently sold out. But we are expecting more Monday. And that should be way before you guys see this video. Because we're not even into May yet at the time of this video. And yes, I also use my applicator for many uses. I have some 3D stencil paste all over it. Okay. Okay, let's see if it's ready to, if we're adhered everywhere-ish. Okay, so we're just starting to peel up this clear. Coming up, but now if you pull it up and the flag is coming with you, just let it lay back down, go back over it. And you should be good to go again. Usually once you get your outside edges going, it goes pretty easy. But tear it slowly back. There, I got a little wrinkle because I didn't go over it good enough there, apparently. also be more careful than I am. I get to be a little rammy sometimes because I'm in a hurry for the sake of the video. And that's on me. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. All the time, keeping an eye on it. It's going down fine, but I just feel like reinforcing it as I go right here at this critical juncture. Make sure that's on there good along there. Oops. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Okay. Now, I did not bring my sander over here. But that's okay. We're going to actually keep going. Ah, that looks so good right now. At an angle, looking good. Oh, shoot. What did I do there? I scratched it on something, but... And, you know, this paint has not set yet or cured by any means. So it is still very easy to scratch at this point. But again, this is Fusion Mineral Paint. And once it dries, it is super tough. So you will, yeah. Let it cure. It actually takes like, I can't remember if it's 21 or 30 days to cure. And it kind of is like a weird... dries out and then just hardens. Okay. Now, obviously, I wish I hadn't missed the bottom here, but it's okay. It's actually just fine because we'll make up for it with the florals we're going to put on here. Speaking of which, okay. This one is Sunflower Farms, and we're going to use parts of it also. Oh, Lordy. Let's see here. It's the yellow roses. I don't know if you saw the stick that just came out of that. It's the yellow roses. I like to open these with a razor blade. I didn't have one over here earlier. I just like to skim it under there and cut that tape. Oops. And this, I believe, is 2 sheets. Again, please be careful when you open them because... they can so easily get ruined. And they do come with instructions also. Okay. These are the Beautymas florals we're going to use on here. And when I say that, I mean I want that section. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. I'm going to cut out the sections that I think I'm going to want. And again, oopsie, I'm going to lose this one if I'm not paying attention. It doesn't hurt to staple these or staple or paper clip is what I do with my littles that are left over. I'm going to cut out this little section. And I don't know which ones I'll use for sure till we get there. I want that one. And this one. I really wish I had my stapler or paper clips over here, honestly. Like I said, y'all, I really just jumped into this, not expecting to get this far with it this morning, but I should know myself better. I should know that once I start, I get excited and I keep going. But I did not take that into consideration. And actually, I don't think I would have remembered those things either. Ooh, we may just use that big section too. We might. Let's go ahead and cut it off just in case. It'd be a good, I don't know. I don't like wrapping around because it just doesn't, I'm not good at it or they're not meant for that. If it was straight down, it'd be okay. But with it having the odd shape of a guitar, that adds a whole other level of difficulty. For me, anyway. Okay. I don't think I want anything else off of there. You never know. I may come back to it. And this was the other... No, that is not the other sheet. This is the other sheet. So let's see what we could possibly want off of here. Looks like very similar. So, I will go ahead and cut these out just so that when we get to them, we know. Or we'll have it available. And I won't use this whole transfer by any means. I may not even use all the things I cut out. But once we're ready to lay them on, I kind of want them ready. But that's a cute little something we might want somewhere. You never know. And I think those colors still go with what we're doing. I'm not in love with these for this project. Okay. Oh, there's a cute little, just a little corner piece. I'm going to snatch that one too. Oh, there's a cute little curly Q. I gotta quit. I'm finding too much I like on here now. It's going to be overboard. So I'll remember that curly Q's on there, right? So we'll come back and get it later if we think we need it. I don't know why I'm talking like a robot. Okay. I don't think we'll ever need this big one, but I don't know that either. And we might cut it in half and use it that way too. Okay. All right. Let's start planning this. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to cover it all up, but we've also got to remember that we're a little shy down here. Not loving that piece for this yet. This one, I like how it's, ooh, and it stops right there. Oh, there's a little corner we can cut off too for something else. I'm thinking that might be good, and we might just add a little more over there to fill that out. What say you? Let's see. Let's cut this corner off so I have a better idea of how that's gonna lay. Uh-oh, I swear I hear my family coming, but too bad. So sad. Okay. So that's going to end there. I still need something under there. So I might just lay this under there and layer it. Actually, I hate to waste that piece because I really like it. And not that I'm wasting it, but you know what I mean. But hopefully if I put this under here, that really needs to be rounded on that corner. If I did it like that, I'm going to try that. And that gives us a little more room to play on the other side. And I may go ahead and add something else too. So I'm just trying to look ahead and see what I might need to layer that. I hope that makes total sense. So yeah, this is quite a little project here. And you could make it a lot easier. It doesn't have to be this difficult. Oh, and I forgot to say, normally when I lay down a transfer, I really like to rub my warm little fingers over it, especially the edges. I don't think I did that with this one because it's so one big piece. I'm used to doing the smaller ones. Okay, so we've got that on there. Let's see about this now, if that gives me enough, if I like that. How did I have that? We go like that. We have just a little bit. We're covering up what was left there. So I think I'm good with that. I'm going to cut this right here, so hopefully I can line that up better. And we still have plenty of our red and white showing. Let me look at a smaller one just in case, because I don't want to cover up too much, but I've also, this is what I'm working with, so yeah, I think that's probably too small. Yeah, because I want it coming up over that. Okay, we're back to the big one. Now let's look at this one. This one's not as big, but I don't like this one as much either. This section of it. Nope, I want to go back with the whole hog, I guess. Okay, again, let me line it out roughly so that I have a game plan when I'm going on here. How was I doing that? I think it was this way. Yeah, okay. Let's go for it. Oh, here's the hard part. Got that there. Okay. I'm talking myself through that in my head. My head is a scary, scary place to be. And you can see I've got just little tips of these to go down there. Oops, doggone it. Went off the edge there. So I'm going to try to get those to stick down there. I'm going to cut off some of that plastic and just get it out of my way. Okay, we've got that sticking down there somewhat. I will have to come back and address it, obviously. It's probably just hanging on there. I can't see it from my angle. Sometimes, if you got good fingernails, you can just fingernail little pieces on. But, okay, let's go back to where we are up here. Like I said, the outer edges are the toughest. Especially when you've got, you know, like the flag was a lot easier. And you got to be careful, like there, I think I just tore my flag. So don't go off your plastic. Definitely try to stay on there, because that's what happened with me. I just hit the, I went over the edge of the plastic. Like I said, this is more individualness in this one. Oh God, there's my fan right behind me. Getting warm. Okay, all this rub-a-dubbing. Okay. Let's see what's ready here. And I know in the project, I think Damon has it saying that I'm doing a stencil project. We will do some stencils on here, but the bulk of this is actually transfers, so. That's okay. And a lot of people confuse transfers and stencils all the time, so if you don't work with them every day, it's easy to mix them up. having trouble on that one right there, but I think it's because we have not let our paint dry long enough. So again, I stress to you, let it dry. And that's also the part, it feels like that's the part where I have the wood putty. And I'm wondering if all my drying on top of here, yeah, it really needed time to get together and cure together. But here I am rushing it. Okay, that was getting tedious. Okay, just wanting that to lay down. Okay, so I think this is where I might have to quit for now. Just kind of laying everything down. See what that's looking like so far. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna go a little further. Oh yeah, I can't even hardly tell the place that I scratched. I'm not gonna worry about that, but if you were super worried about it, I would take one of these little, cut out one of these little things and put it on there, which that one wouldn't make sense right there, but you could overlap some florals or something over that, but I think it's small enough. I'm not going to worry about it. You could cut out a little piece of fern, whatever, but it's not going to bother me. Okay, and I think we're going to go, I think we'll put a little bit right there. If I use that right, I might be able to use a little bit up here too. So yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and slap that on there. Again, taking off the backing slowly-ish. Laying that where I get the most coverage here. Actually, let's see if we got one that goes, shoot, I've got the backing off. Oop, that's not backing. Shoot, I just ruined that. Okay, let's try that on this side because I don't need that big of a piece over here. Okay, I'm going to use this much here, and then I'll use a little something something at the top too. I don't want to waste it, but yeah, I grabbed that thinking that was the white backing. It was not, it was the instructions. And the white backing is very slickery, so it, you know, it works with it, but anything else, it's going to stick to. don't think I want that there, which I can sand that off later because I didn't think to razor blade it off. I don't know if I can still get it. Okay. And I don't think that matches up the best there, so I'm going to add that little flower to join that. Okay. So we've pretty much got this side done. I don't want to overdo it over here. Let's see. I love, love, love these yellow roses. I love that sunflower too, but these yellow roses are just something to look at. Trying to think if I could place this to where I could hide that little spot I messed up earlier, that'd be great. Which I don't think anybody else is going to notice besides me, but still. And I could also take navy blue paint. That would probably make it worse. That would probably really make it show up, actually. So if I did that, though, yeah, I might even let that kind of cascade onto the thing here. I don't know how that'll look going across there, if I can even do it, but okay, I gotta make sure. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Actually, I lied. We're gonna cut this piece off because it's scroungy and does not need to be on here. Okay, and this is why I got out 3 razor blades, because when I go to find one, they're so hard for me to find. But I did find one. Keep that little piece. I might need that somewhere. If I can keep it from getting stuck to somewhere. Not doing a very good job. Okay. Okay, that went well. That went real well. Except for I twisted the leaf here. There we go. Okay, get out the razor blade again. So I guess essentially we're gonna get all our transfers on here, and then I'm gonna take a break. We'll come back and do the stenciling and see where we're at with it all. See what I think it needs. Okay, that's cut well. And I think I want to get a little something there. Actually, I wouldn't even have to. Actually, I don't think I will, because I want it to show. You know, I've got so much going on here. You could totally do yours different. You can do yours any way you want. This is just my version of it. And I have to look up and see who my inspiration piece was from and give her credit. Because that is only fair, because she did an amazing piece. Okay. I'm loving it. Okay. Okay. I feel like that needs to be finished off more somehow. Like a fern or something hanging off there. I think I'll just go with that. I just feel like it needs to be kind of finished. Like there, to me, that looks like an odd place to stop. So let's cut that off and see. Okay, and maybe it's just me. Anybody else might stop there, but I just felt like that needed that. Okay. I swear I need somebody to just babysit where I put the razor blades. Again, this isn't the one I just had either. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quit with all the florals and whatnots here. And we're back. Okay, it is Monday, so we are 2 days later. It just came to me as I was popping on. I believe this is called the neck. I don't know. That's what we're going with. Here is how it's looking. We got our red, white, and blue in the background. We've got some florals over it. I kind of wish I hadn't put as many florals so the red and the white and the stars could show more, but we all know what hindsight is. So that's what we're looking like. Let's move us down here to keep working, because yes, I'm playing on the floor again. And I should have tried this beforehand, but I think I'm gonna just, just a little scuff sanding on the neck there to let that metal show back through. I hope you can see how that's coming back to life. So I'm just taking the paint right off of that metal. That's all I did there. Getting any of my dust off of there. I don't know. Okay, and I just came up with this idea right before I hit the play button. Oh my God, that was a creepy little laugh. Okay, and that idea is for the stars. But okay, there's my star paper. I don't even know if this will work, but I'm gonna try to cut out, because we have these this extra. So I'm gonna try to cut out some of these little stars and use them on here. So let's just cut a few out and see what happens. Set that part aside. This might be the most tedious part of the whole thing. That and maybe getting the backing off of this, because I really can't figure out how to not have a little, or how to have any. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. I know my words are not making sense. I don't know that I'm making complete sentences. Okay. Okay, I've got a little edging left on mine, but I think it'll be okay. That is, in fact, too big for right there, a little bit. but I'm going to use it somewhere. Oh, you probably couldn't see that. I'm just going to put that up here. It doesn't quite fit. It's really close. There we go. Between these, and I guess it could overlap. That's really not the end of the world. Let's just do that. Then we don't have the constraints of fitting it in between there. And we'll just do a few of them there. We'll try it anyway. Okay. I don't think there's a right or wrong here, but I'm going to try to get it up to that metal piece. Oh, on top of it and then over. And secure it down. Handy dandy stick applicator, but I have to be really careful because you know, my plastic does not extend past this design. So if I go over the plastic, I will in fact scratch my paint. But I think we did okay. So there's one. I like it. Now I'm also planning to use the stars off of here. So this was kind of an afterthought when I came on. I mean, I probably could have gotten by with all of those stars, but let's actually use a couple of these too on the front. So we've got these stars here on this small transfer. Obviously, I'm not using the horses on here. You totally could if that was your jam, but not what I'm going for here today. Okay, so we got our stars, and I think we'll go ahead and get them out of this one too. And whatever I don't use on the front, I'll use on the sides, I'm thinking. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and get it out. Save me from cutting it later. Okay. And this is the third page of that. Like I said, that one was all about horses. It says home, free, and wild. Oh, shoot. It's backwards. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's going to go down a side also. Okay, so let's put this one on. I'm going to put it down here. I'm getting awful cocky, ain't I? And yes, this is the end of my paintbrush. I am not right in the head. Okay, that is coming off quite beautifully. Okay, I just need to touch everywhere and make sure it adhered. Get rid of my halo, my warm little finger. That looks really good. Okay, so we got a light one up here. We got a dark one down here. Let's kind of even this out a little. Try not to lose any of these. Oops, that one already lost its backing, so let's go ahead and use it. I think we'll put it up here. I'm thinking I want 5 stars total. Let me turn that upside down so I don't lose it. And I'm thinking the smaller ones towards the top, although that one's not small. Okay, yeah, I could have thought this out better, but we'll just work with it. Okay, so we got that one. This one's kind of big. We might just do that one, and then that one, and then that one. Yeah, I'm just talking it through in my head. And we'll let the rest fall where they may. Okay, I know that's silly. There it is. I knew that silly little stick was around here. And of course, there I go losing my stars. Okay, these are a little easier to work with because they have excess around them, unlike the ones that I cut out. Okay. I was thinking that one there-ish. I swear I had another one for this. Probably fell down somewhere. Okay, maybe we'll just go with that one there. Maybe that's the one I had. I don't know. Thereabouts-ish. Okay. Looks to me like I'm off. Really don't want to slide one more in there, or do I? Yeah, I could do one off-centered and one off-centered that way. Maybe I could even do one all hanging off the side. I might just do that. Trying to find one that still has the stick on it, because I have let this one, apparently I didn't get it in the trash, but yet it's been laying here picking up trash. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna offset these. Oops, I want to cut that straight across there. And then have it, oh, I forgot, it's already got the back off. Okay. Just put it right there. Oops. Again, small area to work with because it does not have any excess around it. So try not to be too hard and mess up my paint. And if I do, I'll just have to come in with a tiny brush and touch it up. But I don't know if this one's even wanting to stick very bad. Not the best. Kind of messed that up, actually. Yeah, maybe it's not that bad. Like I said, these I have been they've been laying here, so they've gotten extra stuff on the back. So, might cover that up. Okay, we can edit this part out, right? And this is where I start sweating. Okay, let's see if I can cover that one up at all. There, I like that better. Sorry, I had to lean over and turn the fan on. Okay, that's better. Oops. I don't want to scratch that with my fingernail, but I am pressing down on there pretty good with my hand. Or my finger. Okay, yeah, I think I'll put this one here-ish. Okay. Okay, we have all the stars on the neck now. I don't think I'm going to do anything up here unless I put wax. I don't think I have any wax handy. So unless Courtney comes through soon, I may not put any on here. Okay, so let's do the sides. And then I got to figure out how would you do that? What direction? I think we might just go like that. Or does it go like that? I always get confused. Doesn't matter. Oops, you guys can't even see, sorry. So, I'm trying to decide how to put this on the side of it. Let's cut it out so we have a better example. And I know you're probably going, you idiot, it goes this way. I feel like I always want to do it different than most people think it should be. Whoops, sorry, my dog just walked through. Okay. I think I'm just going to go with it right there. I mean, the other option would be to turn around. My paper just came off. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, I'm going to set that down there in the center. Work out. And you could cut those apart and use them separately too, but I like it together for this anyway. Please tell me somebody else struggles as much as I do keeping their tools close by. Mine are close. They're just under a leg or under a cleaning wipe or who knows. Hi, stop. Sorry, dog walked through again. Okay. See if she's all ready to release. That ripped off the tip of my F. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's really the only thing I have for the sides besides stars. Oh, I do have that too. I thought I'd go ahead and use that. I forgot about that. That was a little floral from the Sunflower Farms we used. Let's see if there's anything else small like that that is by itself that I could cut out easily. I mean, I could get a bigger one there. I don't love that, but I don't hate it. Actually, I think I might go with that. Nah, I'm not. Sorry, I gotta talk myself through it. But there is also this little floral on here that I think this was on the horse one. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time remembering to stay in camera today. This is a weird angle for me. Okay, but I think I might save these for the other side. Finish this up with stars. With whatever I had. Did I have any stars left from the horse one? Yep, looks like a couple. Okay, I just see 2 right now. And then, of course, we've got the other ones from the red, white, and blue. Okay. So let's put these on. And I don't think I want to overdo it. Oops, dropped the wrong piece. Just going to put that there. there's that. And let's put this one on the other side of it. Again, these are both from the horse transfer called Wild Soul. It's hard to see this clear plastic sometimes for my old eyes anyway. There we go. Okay, and I think I might have scratched that a little bit, it looks like. I'm just gonna put a little paint on my finger. It's either that or it got dirty or something, so I'm just kind of gonna, really not a big deal, but while I'm here and I have paint handy, I think that was just part of the transfer, but okay. Born free. I don't know what that little speck is, but speck no more. Okay, let's dry that, turn it over, finish up with stars, and then I'll probably come back later and seal it because, you know, I want it to dry a little bit more before I get to that point. Plus that point's pretty boring, but I'll still go ahead and do it on here. But you don't have to watch it if you know how to seal something. But I will be using Fusion Tough Coat in matte is my preference. Okay, so let's use up what we've got. I don't know if I could get this any higher to give you a better overall view. Not really. Why don't I try this angle? Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So let's use, you know, and if this was for a horse lover, that obviously would be a good idea. I think I might have to touch up the back of this guitar too, because I've been slamming it around, but okay, so I'm just going to put this on here for no real reason other than just to have something on this side. And I don't think it needs to be much, but just a little something, something. Okay, there's our creamy florals. Maybe put, I don't know, I feel like that looks weird now. I think we're just gonna finish it out with stars. And I don't think I have any left from the horse transfer. So we're gonna be cutting them out of here. So boring. Feel free to skip ahead, or maybe we'll even have this part edited out or fast forwarded or something. Okay. Okay, I've got a couple, it's a little straight edge here, so I'm going to put it on the, hanging over the side a little bit, or butted up with the side, I guess. Why does that look weird? Why does that have dots through it? Never mind, I'm okay. Just going to take the clear plastic off yet. I'm losing my mind. My mind is in so many other places. Always. Okay, there we go. As you can see, I left a little bit of the outline on there. Intentional? I don't know. I can't take credit for it. Probably more than I'm trying to hurry. But it kind of does give it a little more definition, so I think I will continue on with that a little bit. And it almost looks black when it's actually navy blue. Okay. I'm thinking only 1 or 2 more stars. Is that because that's what I think looks best, or I'm tired of cutting out stars? You be the judge. I think I'll put this one down here. Oops. Be careful, your fingers can't even stick to it and ruin them. Sorry if you can hear my dog out there. She's crazy. Okay, let's cut out 1 or 2 more. I was just using up the scraps there, so now I think I'm out of scraps that have the stars on them. Okay, let's cut these down to size. I think I might get 1 more up there. A partial, maybe. Okay, seriously, I thought I had another one cut out that I was gonna do. I know I did, but apparently it spread legs and ran away, as they do. Oh, there it is. Okay. I wonder if, no. I hear a truck outside, so I was thinking it might be UPS, but UPS always shuts off. Expecting a paint order today. I think. I'm pretty sure I saw those texts flying in when I was trying to get on here. Okay. I think I'm going to put it like that and call it good. Actually, no, I lied. Hey, Courtney? Can you come here? I think I'm going to have her grab us some of that wax and see what we think of it. Okay. I'll put that up there. Can you grab me, is it the brass wax that I like? Over here? Yeah. Brass, or yeah, bring me a few of them for options, or tell me. You mean paint? No, the wax. To your right. I think it's in that little cup. Yeah. Okay, so this should be our last star. Oh, shoot, okay, I guess I already got the top plastic off of there. Okay, so this side's kind of blah, if you ask me, but it's still got something on it. And there's our front, and of course, we'll take a picture of this. And there's our side. Thank you, my darling. Aged brass, I think that's the one I'm gonna try, because I think that might be the closest to that hardware there. Let's see what's the best way. Oop. Best way to get this in view is not by smacking the Archon mount. But okay. So I'm gonna take some aged brass. This is just Metalique wax. I have it in my online shop. I'll try to list it in the supplies. But I'm just getting a little bit on my finger. And I'm gonna touch up some of the high spots there. I hope you can see what that's doing. You could use a brush. I just happen to be better, I think, with my finger, I think. And while we're at it, I think I'll go ahead and do the outside things. Tuners or tighteners or whatever the heck they are. Again, not a musician, unless air guitar and an air band counts. Okay. Get my finger in there. I think it's coming to life. Hard for me to see over what I'm doing here. And we have these in different colors too. Like we have bronze, we have more of a copper. Let me turn it over and do that side too. You want to make sure you don't touch anything else because it will want to stick. Okay, back to this side that I can actually kind of see. P.S. Did anybody watch the finale of Ozark? Just saw it yesterday, so apparently that's running around in my mind a little bit this morning too. No spoiler alerts, I won't say nothing. Other than the first several did not hold my interest, but the last one was good. Okay. Again, we're just doing a little finger painting here, but I think it'll really make a difference. Where did I leave off? Okay, now I gotta try to get this back side. Sorry, I'm trying to get it in the way that you can see it and the way that I can see it is a little tough sometimes. And it looks like I got part of a transfer stuck on there. Have to try to get that off. Okay. Making sure I got all the way around. I hope. I'll double check that here in a little bit. I hope I did both sides of those. I'm gonna go ahead and touch up the gears and stuff too, because why not, right? Again, I'm just picking at the leftover, somehow I got leftover transfer on there. I'm just highlighting. I'm not even having a real plan on where I want to go. And you can use this on hardware, on your furniture. You can use it on your crafts. You can use it in so many things. Okay, let's turn that, get the other side. And I've had one of the girls in my private group tell me that she got it on her hammer and it won't even come off. So it goes on, stays on pretty good apparently. Now why you would even try to get it off your hammer, I don't know. But to me, a hammer's a hammer. It's gonna get dirty and beat up and banged up and used. So I wouldn't worry about that, but okay. I'm tempted to, I'm gonna do it because I just can't help myself. I'm gonna highlight the outline of this top of the neck here just a little bit. And I think some of these high spots. Oh, shoot. Yeah, well, we're going to go with it now. See, I accidentally got it where I didn't want it, but we're just going to make it part of the dance. Doesn't bother me. Wasn't what I was going for, but I can live with it. I just realized. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Did I skip any? I feel like I skipped some. Okay, sorry, I don't even know if I still have you in view. That looks sharp. I hope you can see that. It's so hard to do these without an audience telling me, hey, can't see what you're doing. Okay. Okay. Let's turn it around there, or up there. Okay. Ignore the green chair behind it, the dresser behind that, the bright Halloween tablecloth below it, and hopefully you can see, I think it's turning out pretty cool. Like I said, the only thing left for me to do is seal it, and I'm going to use Fusion Tough Coat for that. But I think I'm going to let it set for a while. Yeah, I was trying to find the lid here, but that's where we're at for now. So, I mean, essentially we're done, other than sealing it. I'm tempted, you know what? I feel like it looks a little naked, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get out a little bit more. We're going to go around the outline of the guitar. Can't find the lid, so why not use more of it? Right. Story of my life. There it is. Okay. Put that lid back on. This stuff smells pretty good too, by the way. Okay. Let's see if I can get you to where you can see. Got it on my finger. Just gonna go around the edge. And if you've been around me at all, which I'm guessing most of you have not, but I like a finished edge. So this was just screaming to me that it needs something else. Oops. I hadn't taken the plastic off of this one. You guys probably saw me do that too. Okay. So she has her aged brass all over. Man, tempted. I think I am going to go ahead and put a little bit around the stars. Of course, I can't leave anything alone. And you would totally not have to do this part. You know, you can totally make it your own. You don't have to do any of these things that I'm doing. But you can if you want. Definitely got heavy there. Let's see if I can take a paper towel. Nope, that's pretty much on there. Came off the transfer, but not off the paint, so. I smudged it a little, very little though. Doggone it. I must have more up there on the top of my finger than yeah. Hey, Sid. Hit this side of the edge too. Okay, whoops, a little more over here. Of course, I have nothing left on my hand now. Okay, ooh, let's try the hole there. Okay. For reals, I'm quitting now. So that's what she looks like. I'll take pictures later. I'll also come back and seal it with y'all. And then I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, later that same day. Okay, we're gonna go down here to the guitar and we're gonna finish it up. I'm using Fusion Tough Coat in matte. I know it's backwards. Unless maybe it's not on the replay. I don't know. I'm gonna get me some in this dish. And then I've just got a soft bristle brush. And let's seal it. Okay, I do want to say I did make a mistake. This is wax that we put on. Wax is supposed to be last. So ideally, I would have sealed this first and then came back and did the highlights with that wax. But I got ahead of myself. I mean, it looks like we're going to be okay. But most of the time, nothing will stick to wax because it's a resist. So we might get lucky here. But just know that when you do yours, wait and do the wax last. Just to avoid any potential problem. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay, let's do the sides. Oh shoot, I'm gonna redo the back before I can seal it, so I won't be able to do the back yet because I want to do a little touch up on it. Again, it's hard for me. I can't see what I'm doing over there. Okay, I think I'm going to dry it a little just for the sake of the video so we can keep going. Like I said, I'm using Fusion Tough Coat, and I prefer matte. And even the matte has a little bit of a sheen, so it's not completely flat or anything. But the gloss is really glossy, and I'm not a glossy gal. And I'm basically right now just trying to get it dry enough so I can keep handling it, spin it around to the other side without messing up my clear coat. Okay. Let's get around to this side. I feel like this is just pulling it all together. Okay, I'll go ahead and try this. And then we'll do the neck. And then I think I'm out of here. I'm out of your hair. Oh, bye.
How's that looking?
I'm on video,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you want to see it?
Oh, wow. That looks completely different. That looks good.
Want me to pretend play it for you?
No,
I see you trying to run out the door.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, there's my back again, too. Just show you. That's a little damp. I felt that down there. I'm going to dry that a little bit more. And actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and paint this. I'm not sure what I did. I think I laid it in some wet black paint when we were working on it a few days ago or whatever. Okay. Hitting it one more time. Okay. And we'll dry that. I'm not going to seal it now because I just feel like that's too much. With drying it, and then, yeah, I wanted to let it dry a little more organically. Oh, and another point I should make, if you got too much wax, well, like I said, the wax should really be last. But the way it's going, I almost think I could come back in with some paint and tone it down if I wanted to. Okay, now I gotta try to be careful with this. Not lay it down again. Try to put it in a holder or something, but okay, I still need to do the neck. I'm gonna lay it on top of these paper towels for me to do the neck here. Try to keep it clean. And let's just spruce it up a little. Ooh, that really, it's really making that wax look pretty. I can't believe this is covering the wax. I thought it might do some lacing or something on top of it, but I can't tell. I think it's working okay. But just in general, that doesn't normally work. So we might have gotten lucky. Oh, in case I didn't say, that was my husband and son that were in here. Not that anybody cares, but they were leaving. They wanted to see the guitar. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, and I think I'll go ahead and dry this side somewhat so that I can turn it over and get the back. Oops, I see a little spot I missed. the back side. And actually, we could accentuate this with some of that. I think we will, actually. Put a little bit of the wax on the back just to give it a little aged look. Actually, we'll put some on the back of here, too. Oops, I didn't need that much. Let's blot my finger off on here again. Just gonna accentuate all the details and just some randomness too. A little bit more maybe. And you don't have to do this, but I just felt like I wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna put a little on the back too. Okay, I think that's all I can do. Rub it in a little. Okay. All right. I think that's it that I know of for now. Sorry, this looks terrible from this angle. Here, let's pick it up. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed it at least a little bit. I hope you learned something of value. And I hope I see you again soon. Bye.